So real quick, there is a lot of things that I want to teach you guys. So there's a lot of things that me and God would love to teach you guys with his angels. And Paul Walker died, and Steve Jobs died, but they still have been my angels, and they proved to be my angels by moving me out of poverty and making things happen for me that I never thought would happen, like living in a place like this. But there are people that live here that try to use that against me, and there will be people that will try to use that against you. They try to use the knowledge that they know about you against you. So they think that you're afraid of being homeless and poverty and this and that. So they try to push situations, make up lies, tell the manager, and if the manager doesn't do their own homework, they easily believe what anybody tells them. There are people that don't like you just because of your skin color, just because you're white and you love black people. There are a lot of people that are not going to like you for whatever reason, right? And so it's very important to be on camera because that's where all the evidence really is. If you're a really truly honest person, you have nothing to hide, right? And so you tell us what you're doing, and the thing about it is people are afraid of getting arrested, so they're not going to confess. So how about we don't arrest you, but we do have to punish you for the things that you've done. We can't just set you free. We have to help you with your mental health. Let's say you were abused, and so you're abusing people because you were abused. What do we do about that? I'm hearing that we need to put you down, but because the issue is we need to put people down that are abusing people. And the problem here is that if we let them go, there is a chance that they're going to continue to do that same behavior. So what I would do in this case, because we do believe in change, and we do believe that there's a chance that people can change from their behavior. I don't know this because I know I've changed from my behavior, but I've never molested anybody. I've never shot anybody. I've never killed anybody. And I believe people killing and murdering are usually people that either come from abusive, beaten backgrounds or just have mental issues. And I don't think, no, they don't even have mental issues. They just they came to kill. That's all they know. And a lot of them are probably military veterans, people that are skilled. And that's why it's important to have their names down. It's important to not let them into society until we can prove that they can live with society without actually going out to kill people and harming people and letting people in their households. Because these people in the military need your support. They need your mental support. And because they have the ability to kill and to hurt somebody, if we don't deal with their mental health, there is a chance that they can hurt other people. But they're not the only ones that are killing. There are people that are not in the military that are killing people in secret. And these are people that actually have the money to do it, because broke people with no money, they don't have the tools to do those things. They don't have there are people that probably can. There are people that probably are able, but those are people that come from the rich life, from the military and different forces in different places. And so they bring that to the poverty. That's where they hide. They hide in poverty. And because they know that that's where they're going to be least expected. And in the rich world, that's where a lot of crime is also being done. It's not perfect just because it's on camera. It's actually hidden. Like as you can see, I have a filter on, but people would never guess if I didn't tell them, right? They would never know that I had a filter on if I didn't tell them that I had a filter on. Not everybody that's a celebrity wears a filter, but a filter has to do once you start getting older. The world starts being like, why do you look this way? They don't understand that you're getting older, and that's just the way of life. And even if they do understand it, they're bullies as well. So this makes it hard for celebrities to want to help people. So that's why also you have to understand that there are celebrities that want to experience a normal lifestyle, that they have never experienced a normal lifestyle. They've been like Justin Bieber. They've been celebrities their whole entire life since they were a little kid. And like Justin Bieber said, they wish they could just walk down the street without fans screaming. So how do we calm the fans down? We know it's Justin Bieber. So your job is to practice. Go home and practice not screaming when you see Justin Bieber, because you're triggering him and anybody like Justin Bieber, so they can sit here and come meet your queen, right? Because you can't hold me hostage forever, and you can't hold him hostage. I don't feel like necessarily they're holding me hostage here. Kind of, because they have a lot more control, because they're not going to press likes because they know likes are going to get me famous. They're not going to press they're not going to do a lot of views, even the people that are watching, because they know that's going to get me famous. And even if it does get me famous, they want to also, they're getting the first information to knowing who I am. So with that, they're being a lot of people like TikTok, they're being cautious in putting me out there, because that can also get them sued, like not sued necessarily, but you know, because the world is expecting them to be perfect. That's why it's good to do your things now, let people know what you're all about now, so that when you get up there, they're not surprised, and they don't. And it's very important to be honest, right? Because the last thing you need to do is pretend like this is, like, you see me, I could easily lie to you and say this is my house, right? I could easily, like, if I wasn't recording my whole life story, if I was a big liar, I wouldn't have told you guys the whole truth about my experience. That's a gift to you guys. And so when I become famous if I become, when I become famous or whatever, but I'm not going to do it by myself. I'm going to do it with you guys. We're in this together, because a lot of you guys don't want to be famous because you see how hard it is, while most of you or others want to be famous, but you don't know how hard it is. So Justin Bieber is here to teach you and show you that it is not all peaches, it is not all cake, it's not all cupcakes and flowers and candies like it looks like. It's really hard. A lot of girls and a lot of children have been molested and have been deprived of their childhood because of work, because they're told, because there's so much, and not everybody, but that's what I'm hearing the most. But I don't think every single person has been raped or molested, because if they're not getting raped, then they're the rapists, you know. And so we want to prevent these things. We want to change the industry and make it a better place. We don't want to criticize the people that are rich. We don't want to make them feel bad, because we also need them. And we want to let them know that it is not about their money only. It's about them. But even me, like, if the people that live here are criticizing me or hurting me, I'm like, I don't care about them. It's not about them. It's about you. I want you to be better. And when you see Justin Bieber, he's going to change his character when he comes here. He's going to change better, because he's going to sense that he's in the hands of a good person that loves and cares about him. If he's not, he won't lie. He'll be like, she's fucking lying. You know what I mean? The same thing he's doing with, and I don't mind him trying me out. I don't mind him trying me out, because I've dealt with people with mental issues. I've dealt with people. Tyler was, Justin Bieber, you're the most beautiful guy. I love you so much, aside from God, but you're the most beautiful guy. I love you so much. But there's even Tyler, who's a fucking dime piece, real blonde hair, you know, real blue eyes, look better than Ken, a real Barbie doll, right? And him, you know, I took care of him, but because I wasn't ready to take care of him, in my head I was thinking, I'm just going to drop him off somewhere, because I didn't know what to do either. Like, when a person doesn't know what to do, they panic, and they're like, well, you're going to have to take care of your own self. Like, you're an adult. Like, I have to have a place like this. Like Tyler, I could probably even still bring him here, but it's up to Justin, you know, just so he can be a doll. But I would have to go to Vegas and see if Tyler is even still there. Like, I know he's not there anymore, because it wasn't like Tyler was homeless. Tyler's dad used to be rich, and Tyler was living with his sister. His whole family is blondes. They all look like Barbies. And so Tyler, when he was with me, he didn't feel the need to do drugs, because he was with someone my love for him and his love for me was healing him, and the love of God, and you know, was healing him. My love for me and his love for me, we were healing each other, right? And so with that healing each other, we knew that we had crazy tendencies. And I asked Tyler, have you ever had mental issues? Have you ever been in a mental institution? He said when he was younger. A lot of white kids go in the mental institution. A lot of times their parents use the mental institution as a form of discipline. It shouldn't be a form of discipline, because it's hell. When you medicate these kids with the wrong medication and it interferes with their body and their consciousness, they're not going to want to take it. And that's why they're going to the hood and to ask for better medication, stuff that's getting better, because the stuff the rich people are giving them is not good for their body. That's why you see them with their hats backwards. You know, they're also listening to their father, Justin. you know, who was Cain in his past life. That was your father. That's your great grandfather. You guys don't know his soul. That's why he has a deep soul. That's why he's not afraid of the black community. He just doesn't like what they did to him. And even if it's not all of them, he's afraid that everywhere he's going to go, they're going to treat him like that. But I'm trying to tell him, I'm not going to treat him like that, because I was treated